Seniors, imagine waking up tomorrow morning knowing that your body is actively building strength instead of slowly wasting away, simply because you started your day with a specific drink that flips a biological switch in your muscles. Most people assume that muscle loss after 50 is inevitable, a slow decline into frailty that you just have to accept as the years go by. But the truth is that your muscles do not just vanish on their own. They are being chemically disassembled because your body has stopped receiving the signals to keep them. And here is the surprising part. You can turn those signals back on using a ridiculously cheap ingredient that has been hiding in plain sight, one that costs pennies per serving and works faster than protein powder. This is not about lifting heavy weights or running marathons. It is about liquid nutrition that targets the root cause of sarcopenia, which is the age-related loss of muscle mass. Today, you are going to discover the 5 most powerful morning drinks that stop muscle loss for 24 hours. But number 1, it is the biological holy grail that contains the actual growth factors your body stopped producing 20 years ago. Before we begin, tell us in the comments your age and what you currently drink first thing in the morning. We read every response to help us create better videos for you. Now let's get started and be ready, because number 5 changes everything. Number 5. The Brain Muscle Bridge Butterfly Pea Flower Tea. We start with a drink that looks like a chemistry experiment but acts like a neuroprotective shield for your aging muscles. Most seniors focus entirely on the muscle itself when they try to get stronger, doing leg lifts or eating steak. But here is the medical reality that almost everyone ignores. Your muscles are useless without the signal from your brain that tells them to contract. As you age, the connection point between your nerves and your muscles, which is called the neuromuscular junction, begins to degenerate. The signal gets weaker, like a phone call with bad reception, and when the muscle stops receiving clear calls, it begins to wither away. This is where the butterfly pea flower comes in. This deep blue flower, which is native to Southeast Asia, is loaded with a specific class of anthocyanins called ternitins. These compounds are not just pretty colors. They actively support the production of acetylcholine, which is the primary neurotransmitter responsible for muscle contraction. Research published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology demonstrated that extracts from this plant significantly enhanced acetylcholine levels in animal models, suggesting a powerful protective effect on the nervous system. For a senior, this means the command to move travels clearly from your brain to your bicep, keeping the muscle fiber active and engaged. It prevents the silence that leads to atrophy. To make this, you simply steep 5 to 7 dried butterfly pea flowers in hot water for about 5 minutes until the water turns a deep, vibrant indigo. But here is the trick that unlocks its full potential. Squeeze half a lemon into the cup before you drink it. The acid in the lemon will instantly turn the tea from blue to bright purple, indicating a change in pH that makes the antioxidants more bioavailable to your body. Drink this warm first thing in the morning. It has a mild, earthy taste similar to green tea, but without the caffeine. Within weeks, many seniors report feeling more coordinated and online physically, as if their body is responding faster to their commands. This drink rebuilds the bridge, but once the signal is clear, you need to stop the fire that is burning your muscles down. Before we continue, smash that like button and subscribe right now. Don't miss the life-changing tips still ahead. Number 4. The Inflammation Extinguisher. Tart cherry juice. You might be eating enough protein and exercising regularly, yet you still feel weaker every year. The reason is an invisible enemy that doctors call inflammaging. This is a chronic, low-grade inflammation that simmers in the bodies of most people over 53. Your immune system releases pro-inflammatory cytokines, specifically one called TNF-alpha, which actively dismantles muscle protein. It is like having a demolition crew working inside your body 24 hours a day, tearing down your strength faster than you can build it. Most seniors try to fix this with ibuprofen or other painkillers, which can damage the kidneys and lining of the stomach. But nature has provided a far more potent and safe extinguisher in the form of Montmorency tart cherries. These are not the sweet cherries you snack on in the summer. They are a specific sour variety that is packed with cyanidin-3 glucoside. Researchers at Texas A&M University conducted a study on this specific juice and found that supplementation significantly attenuated the inflammatory response to resistance exercise. The subjects who drank the juice had much lower markers of oxidative stress and maintained their strength better than the placebo group. This means the juice literally stops the chemical signals that tell your body to break down muscle tissue. It allows you to recover from your daily walks, your gardening, or your housework without the stiffness and soreness that usually follows. To use this effectively, you must buy a high-quality tart cherry juice concentrate. Do not buy the cocktail blends that are loaded with apple juice and high-fructose corn syrup. You want the pure, sour concentrate. Mix 2 tablespoons of the concentrate into a glass of water. Drink this every morning. It is tart, almost like cranberry juice, but that sourness is the taste of the medicinal compounds working. If it is too sour, you can dilute it further, but do not add sugar. Sugar feeds inflammation, which defeats the purpose of the drink. By extinguishing the fire of inflammation, you create a safe environment for your muscles to exist. But to actually power those muscles, you need to upgrade their batteries. Number 3. The mitochondrial charger, matcha green tea. We move now to a drink that you have likely heard of, but you are almost certainly drinking the wrong version of it. Green tea is famous for its health benefits, but for seniors looking to stop muscle loss, steeping a bag of leaves in water is simply not enough. When you throw away the tea bag, you are throwing away the majority of the nutrients. You need to consume the whole leaf, and that is exactly what matcha is. Matcha is green tea leaves that have been shaded from the sun to increase chlorophyll and then ground into a fine powder. Here is why this matters for your muscles. Every muscle cell in your body is packed with mitochondria, which are the microscopic power plants that generate energy. As you age, these mitochondria die off or become dysfunctional, leading to that heavy, tired feeling in your limbs. Matcha is the richest source of EGCG, or epigallocatechin gallate, in the world. Researchers at the University of Colorado analyzed the concentration of catechins in matcha and found that it provides up to 137 times the amount of EGCG compared to standard green tea. This massive dose of antioxidants stimulates a process called mitochondrial biogenesis. This means it literally signals your cells to build new power plants. It inhibits the pathways that lead to muscle atrophy and keeps the fibers metabolically active. This is critical because a muscle that cannot produce energy is a muscle that the body will decide to break down. To prepare this, you need a bamboo whisk or a small electric frother. Take 1 teaspoon of high-quality ceremonial-grade matcha powder and sift it into your cup to remove clumps. Add hot water, but not boiling. Water that is boiling will burn the delicate leaves and make the tea bitter. The water should be around 175 degrees Fahrenheit. Whisk it vigorously until a thick green foam forms on top. Drink it immediately. You are consuming the entire leaf, fiber, and all. The caffeine in matcha is released slowly, giving you a sustained energy boost without the jitters. This keeps your muscle batteries fully charged throughout the day. But even with charged batteries, your body will destroy muscle if it thinks it is starting. And that brings us to the most critical morning intervention. Number 2. The anabolic activator, essential amino acid water. This next drink targets a dangerous window of time that occurs every single morning for seniors. When you wake up, you have been fasting for 8 to 10 hours. Your body is in a catabolic state, meaning it is eating its own tissue to keep your blood sugar stable. For a younger person, this is not a big deal. But for a senior, this is when you lose your independence, gram by gram. Most people try to fix this by eating a heavy breakfast of eggs or oatmeal. But digestion takes hours, and by the time those nutrients reach your blood, the damage is already done. You need a surgical strike that bypasses digestion entirely. This is where essential amino acids, or EAAs, come in. These are not protein powders, which are heavy and can cause bloating. These are the isolated building blocks of protein in their free form. The most important one is leucine. Leucine acts as a key that turns on the engine of muscle protein synthesis, a pathway known as mTOR. Researchers at the University of Texas Medical Branch found that rapid aminoacidemia, which is the fast flooding of amino acids into the blood, stimulates muscle protein synthesis far more effectively than slow digesting proteins. Because EAAs do not need to be digested, they hit your bloodstream within 15 to 30 minutes. They flip your body from a muscle wasting state to a muscle building state before you even start cooking breakfast. You need to look for a powder that is specifically labeled essential amino acids, not branched-chain amino acids or BCAs. BCAs are incomplete and do not work as well for seniors. Take 1 scoop of the powder and mix it into a large glass of water. Drink this the moment you wake up. It usually tastes like fruit punch or lemon, so it is easy to drink. Do this on an empty stomach. This simple habit creates a protective shield around your lean mass that lasts for hours. It stops the morning muscle drain instantly. But get ready, because number 1 offers something that no plant or synthetic supplement can match. It brings back the hormones of your youth. Number 1. The growth hormone trigger. Warm raw milk with colostrum. We have arrived at the single most potent muscle-supporting drink on this list because it addresses the hormonal root of aging. Seniors lose muscle primarily because their levels of growth factors plummet after age 50. You can eat all the protein you want, but if your body does not have the hormonal signal to grow, it will simply excrete it. This drink combines 2 ancient foods to restore that signal. The first is raw or low-heat pasteurized whole milk. The second, and most important, is bovine colostrum. Colostrum is the first milk produced by cows immediately after giving birth. It is biologically designed to make a calf grow rapidly in its first days of life. It is loaded with insulin like growth factor 1 or IGF-1. This is the exact hormone that preserves muscle mass and bone density in humans, and it is the hormone that you are severely lacking right now. Researchers at the University of Queensland studied the effects of colostrum supplementation in older adults. They found that those who took colostrum significantly increased their lean body mass and improved their leg press strength compared to those taking standard whey protein. The colostrum effectively provided the youth signals that the aging bodies had stopped producing. When you combine this with the healthy fats and calcium in whole milk, you create a complete anabolic fuel. To make this, warm 1 cup of high-quality whole milk gently on the stove. Do not boil it, as high heat destroys the delicate growth factors. Stir in 1 scoop of bovine colostrum powder. It dissolves easily and has a creamy, neutral taste. Add a dash of cinnamon or a drop of vanilla if you like. Drink this as your first meal of the day or right before bed. The growth factors work systemically to repair tissues that have been degenerating for years. It is not just food. It is information for your cells. It tells your body that it is time to grow again. This is how you reverse the clock on your muscle biology. Your body is capable of remarkable regeneration, no matter what year is printed on your birth certificate. You have been told that frailty is a sentence, but science shows it is largely a choice of fuel. By choosing drinks that repair your nerve signals, extinguish inflammation, charge your mitochondria, and restore your growth hormones, you are taking control of your physical destiny. You do not have to fade away. You can stand up from your chair with power, carry your groceries with ease, and walk through your life with the strength you deserve. Start with one of these drinks tomorrow morning. Pay attention to how your energy shifts and how your legs feel when you climb the stairs. The difference will be subtle at first, and then it will be undeniable. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these 5 drinks are you going to try first? Do you already use any specific nutrition strategies to keep your strength up? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.